3 years ago today, I was able to convince my parents that I should move from TikTok to YouTube and actually start my career as an influencer. I kind of want to give you guys a little Yap story before we move on with this. Also, I want to let you know, October 5th, which is today, was the day that I started my YouTube channel in 2022. Now it is 2025, 3 years later. I'm probably going to sound super quiet this whole video, and I want to apologize for that right now. That's because it is 11:25 p.m. and because, I don't know, it's my fault that I picked all these hard classes and stuff to do. Basically, time made it so I couldn't do it until just now. It's super late. I don't want to wake anybody up. I'm actually talking louder than I probably should be right now, so the video is going to sound geeked, but I wanted to make the video for today because today is my anniversary, so here we are. My two biggest inspirations when I was a kid for why I wanted to become a YouTuber were DanTDM, who just made awesome videos for me, and he was like, for actually a really, really long time, a big inspiration for me to want to do YouTube. I loved his Minecraft content. I loved the energy that he had. He just brought so much to the table that was perfect. And the other person that really helped me was Beaver. I started watching him around the time he started his Jurassic Worlds, the game series, around like 2015-ish. And I've been watching it since. I love him. And he was the reason, I think that I was in dinosaurs before him, but he was the reason that I started getting into the Jurassic World, the game, and when I played it with the Flame. And I think he's the reason that's why I do what I do now. As you heard me say before, I did have a TikTok at one point. Don't go looking for it. It doesn't exist anymore. But I did have that originally in like 2020. I feel like it was 2021. I feel like I did longer. Maybe it was only 2021. Yeah, maybe it wasn't as long as I thought. You know, I'll go check it right now. Hold on, give me 1 sec. Okay, well, yeah, the first video I uploaded there was January 7th, 2021. And the last video I made was October 18th, 2023. Because for some reason, even when I started this YouTube channel, when I was starting it, I was like, oh, I want to keep it alive. Like, maybe if I want to do stuff there. And then I realized, dude, this thing is straight puns. I don't care about this thing at all. The only reason I did TikTok was because I wasn't allowed to have YouTube. So I did that instead. I basically treated it like YouTube. Like, make 3-minute videos and I would fully fledged edit them. So as you can imagine, people didn't really care. I almost did make it to 1,000 followers. I made it to like 990 something. And then I stopped using it because I didn't care anymore. So I never actually made it to 1,000. But hey, we got over 1,000 here on YouTube, and that's what I care about more. So anyway, that's a little bit of background about me. I did actually make a TikTok video of like, here was me and all my phases. I was considering showing you guys that, but I'm not going to, even though it's cringe. We're going to do it now. I'll show you guys like some other ideas I had for names. I don't think it's super accurate. I think it's missing a few, but it's got most of the ones like when I was younger. Here's all the names that I went through. All of as cringe as it is, I made this years and years ago. So it was when intros were tough. So yeah, there's going to be intros playing. I have to apologize. But this is a piece of history, so I'll show you guys this clip. Bro, look at this. See, this is proof. Literally years ago, I was saying that my name wasn't Bonnie from FNAF. Yeah, this used to be my old profile picture, so I was not really beating the Bonnie allegations, but here's a piece of history. I kind of even want to ask myself that. Why did I do this? Because I know the name wasn't... I'll actually tell you guys the story in a minute, because the name was not taken after Bonnie from FNAF. I'll give you this backstory in a moment, because I don't think I've ever told it before, and this is the perfect video to do so. But it wasn't taken from that, so why would I pick Bonnie ears from FNAF? I have no idea. Whatever, anyway. Here's the backstory behind the Bonnie name, because no, it was not FNAF, let me say that. So, the original name I came up with was FoxyTube, I believe. It was FoxyTube. The reason it said in that video, Time FoxyTube, is the backstory behind that. The original name was going to be FoxyTube. That was going to be like, oh, my favorite character from FNAF is Foxy. By the way, I was thinking about crafting a YouTube channel around 2nd grade, which for me was when FNAF came out. I know, I'm like super old, but that was around the time that FNAF came out. So I was thinking, oh, I'm going to do my favorite character, and it'd be like, YouTube, but like FoxyTube, so like does that kind of make sense? Like a not narcissistic way. It was like, it's like my YouTube channel, like my YouTube or whatever. So that was the idea, and I started the idea off by around the same time, a little bit later than that, I was able to get Minecraft, because it said on the age rating you had to be 7 to get it. I don't know what it is now. I think it's like E10 or something. When I was a kid, it used to say 7. My parents wouldn't let me get Minecraft until I was 7. So when I did, I made my name FoxyTube. They're like, oh, you can't do that sort of tickets. I was like, what? And it made me do it to Time FoxyTube. I was like, fine, whatever. So I just went with Time FoxyTube, and that's where that name came from. So Bonnie, this came up with, I was in like 4th grade, and my friends and I were trying to craft up a name. By the way, I had 2 names before. I don't remember what the original was. Maybe it was Cheese Pizza. It might have been that one. But anyway, I was crafting some other stuff up before even Foxy, when I was in kindergarten and 1st grade. So before FNAF existed, and before I started actually like locking in on the name, I thought about doing YouTube, because I'd seen Beaver for years and DanTDM for years, and I was like, I'm ready for this, you know what I mean? Well, not years, but like whatever, you kind of get the point. So anyway, I was thinking about it. DanTDM at the time was like my favorite YouTuber, but also the fact that I love the game and Beaver. They're both British, and I will admit something. I think a lot of people had this phase, though. If they were kind of like me and you watched that kind of content, you were like British obsessed as a kid. So I was thinking originally, we're gonna cook up with a name that is like, I don't know why I thought this, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna show my face in on videos, but I was like, oh, I don't know. For some reason, I was also like, oh, I don't want people to know what my gender is. So I was gonna be like super neutral. And I was like, what is a name that British people have that can be both used for male and female? Like Peyton, for example, in America, a very common name for both boys and girls is Peyton. So I was thinking something like that, but like British. And Bonnie was something that came up. I was like, oh, that name sounds tough. I like that name. So I went with that. We just had Bonnie. And then the Gaming 862 was a whole other story behind that. I'll tell you in a minute. The FNAF rolls around, and I was like, oh, Foxy. But see, it was before, because Bonnie was not my favorite. But then I thought of it. I was like, oh, it sounds like that. And I just forgot about it. So no, it was before FNAF. I'm super old. Whatever. The gaming part, I think it just came because I was like, oh, I'm going to be like a gaming channel. I'm going to do everything. I think it just came in my head. The number is 862. There's no story behind them. I think I've talked about this before. There's no story behind the 862. It was literally just like, it sounded right. That's what we went for. So yeah, that's some backstory of me. I want to show you guys now, we're going to play the clip of my first ever video. I think it should be kind of cool to rewatch it together. So yeah, let's go check that out.
Hey guys, it's Bonnie. I migrated over to YouTube for now. Just because I wanted to do some more stuff here. And I'm hoping to be able to make more videos that like are interesting to me. I don't have a 3-minute limit. Because a lot of the stuff I do usually is like YouTube based, more or less. But anyway, besides that, I have a box that I'm going to open for the first video, and I have inside of it something that hasn't even been fully released in America yet. Opinion Outpost Chaos playset. I'm going to spend a long time opening and building. To save you guys some time, I'm going to try and like build this as fast as I can, so we can actually look at everything. Okay, now that all the pieces are out, there's a lot of pieces. With this set, there is the Pyroraptor figure, and I don't know if this is an actual character, but I kind of forget. I've seen the movie, I just don't remember who this is. If you guys know, tell me in the comments below. But I'm gonna start building this, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So I finally finished. I think this took me about maybe 30 to 45 minutes probably to set this off and put the stickers on. I didn't realize, you guys probably couldn't tell from the video, but I didn't realize that I had to put the stickers on like at the start. So I basically finished building anything and I was about to assemble it, and I realized the stickers aren't on. So I had to like go through and put all the stickers on. Luckily it wasn't like super built though, but this looks really nice when it's like fully done and fully built. I'm gonna try and see if I can like close this in. I mean, if you wanted to, you probably could like set this up something like this. It looks pretty cool. I think this looks really nice, and I'm very happy with this playset. I'm finally so excited that I got this because I've been waiting for probably like a month to get this, and it didn't disappoint. I think it was about like $60 plus tax to get this, so it wasn't like super expensive for what it's worth. But now what you guys have been waiting for is to see the playset and all its features. So first, let's take my Power Raptor out of the cage. There are on either, you can build this however you want. The way I did it was I put the missiles on either side of the outpost, and you just press this blue button and it shoots down. And it does have a 360 rotation. It goes up and down. And let me see if I can shoot this guy down. I will. Yeah, worth a shot. Okay, so Power Raptor's been trying this back up. Behind this ladder, if you break this down, here's the outpost up here, and it's got like all the computers and stuff in it. This button down here there we go, like kind of breaks this part, so it just falls backwards, and it was enough to launch this guy off the set. After you're done breaking the tower, there's also this part where I can grab it. Your characters can go up here too, and there's like a little computer module thing right here, and this does break down. This guy would fall through it and get eaten by the Power Raptor. And then there's this giant gate that you can just smash through. So yeah, that's all, most of the features of the playset probably. And there are a lot of different ways you can build this. I just kind of like put this the way I think it looks nicer together. And yeah, it wasn't too long to set up, but I think this is well worth it if you guys are thinking on getting this. That's it for me on getting this. If you guys want to see more videos, I'd love to do them. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions, comment below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.
Bro, holy, what a piece of history that is. I think my voice was a lot different than some other people. Like there's a lot of other people, Jurassic Insider, for example, when they made videos when they were younger, their voice was like super high pitched. Mine was the opposite. I kind of mumbled a little bit. I got better at it because I realized like, for those who don't know, when you make YouTube videos, or if you like have never made one before, I'm talking to like a normal voice right now, so it might sound like I'm super monotone. You can't do that. You need to be super high energy for it to sound like you're talking normally. I'm not really sure why that's the case, but you have to do that. So I used to talk normally, so I sounded super monotone. My voice was really low when I was younger. So it was, I don't know, it's weird. I was different. I don't think I have much to add on besides that. I want to go look through my TikTok and just see if I can find another video that's like kind of cool from the olden days, so I can show you guys an example of like something I did before YouTube, you know, like back when I was being a content creator. I'll show you guys some examples here. my original content creation days.
Thank you guys for all of you who participated in Fan Choice Friday. If you guys want to see your comment shown on screen, just make sure next week to comment what game you guys want me to play. Alright, so today we are going to be playing this, Friday Night Funkin'. So let's try it out. Alright, I'm gonna make a part 2 in a minute, guys. Hello everyone, welcome to Fan Choice Friday, and today we are doing Terraria. What we're going to be doing in this video is summoning the Eye of Cthulhu and trying to beat it, so let's see what we can do.
Oh, dude, wait. So I was looking for videos like, oh, what should I show? I totally forgot about that. That was a challenge I did a while ago. Based off of, like, I took the idea from Think Noodles, because I used to watch him a ton. But that was something super fun that I used to do called Fan Choice Friday. Where basically what it was every Thursday, I would make a post saying, hey, everyone, drop in the comments what I should play Friday, and I'll play whatever game you guys want me to play. And I would do, like, a video of that. And it was so much fun. Oh, I loved doing it, bro. I loved it. Honestly,
Anyway,
I just ran out of
you guys
dress with
should show
game
me
footage. That
in
was
this video.
Should I bring that back?
That used to be so
that was
much
from
fun.
like
I
Tuesday.
loved it,
I had a
dude.
video,
So
but I
much
didn't
fun
want
to
to
do.
upload it because the next day was going to be my anniversary with Insider. Like, I didn't have enough time to do it, and I was like, I'm not going to do a video Wednesday because it's going to ruin the anniversary, and then I ran out of time. So the video you just saw in the background of this was like a second part to that video, in case anyone was curious or something. I don't know. But anyway, this video is getting too long. I'm going to end this here. There's a lot of other things I would like to talk about, but I think that was a little bit of history for me. You guys learned a lot about, you know, like the originality of the Bonnie Gaming channel. I feel like I should have talked maybe more about YouTube. I don't know. I could have talked about so much stuff too. We could have sat here for hours talking about me. But yeah, that's it. 3 years of doing this is crazy. I mean, when I did this, I kind of knew what I was getting into. Like, I'm not going to make one like I never thought I would get viewers. Like, I kind of knew that it was going to happen at some point. The fan base, though, is insane. Having such a loving fan base, I don't know. But I'm so blessed to have that. And honestly, what I never thought would happen is Jurassic Insider and becoming friends with somebody that, like, you know, you never meet in person. That's crazy to me. I don't know. Thank you all so much for watching this. I really appreciate you guys, and I love you all so much. Happy 3-year anniversary, and here's to many more.